Mark, to Manchester United. They need to sell players, clearly, and they've made that very, very clear, but they want a number 9 as well. Who are they looking at?
Yeah, a couple of names on the list right at the top of it. Benjamin Šeško, a player that is wanted by Newcastle United as well. Manchester United very much in the market for him. It's funny, a couple of years ago, he was on the radar of Real Madrid. He stayed within the Red Bull group.
His minutes per goal involvement, that's better than Sesko marginally. Sesko better when it comes to minutes per goal. And look at the XG there. His conversion rate is significantly better than Ollie Watkins over the course of the last 2 seasons. Those are the 2 seasons he's been at RB Leipzig. So plus 9.5 XG means he scored nearly 10 goals more than you'd expect based on the chances that have been created for him and the shots he's taken. That's Watkins, who scored 3 more than we'd expect. But he's still got a very healthy conversion rate.
Then guys, I mentioned him before and I will keep mentioning the next days. Next week will be important, very important next week for the future of Benjamin Šeško. Manchester United are still discussing Benjamin Šeško internally. It's an expensive deal, so it's not easy, but don't forget the gentleman agreement I told you. For some clubs indicated by Benjamin Šeško as special clubs for him, the price of the Šeško package can be 70, 80 million euros fixed, 5, 10 million euros in advance. So this gentleman agreement between Šeško and Leipzig, in very good relationship, the player, the agent and the club, can be an important factor with Newcastle.
After months of speculation, negotiations, and intense behind-the-scenes work, Manchester United have finally reached the final stages of securing one of the most sought-after young strikers in European football, Benjamin Sesko. The 21-year-old Slovenian sensation is officially set for his medical at Carrington, as the Red Devils prepare to complete what could be the most important transfer of their summer. Multiple sources now confirm that Manchester United have agreed personal terms with Sesko and have also finalized a deal with RB Leipzig, reportedly in the region of €60 million. This agreement marks the culmination of weeks of tactical maneuvering, and the outcome is clear. United have landed a rising star whose trajectory mirrors that of Europe's elite forwards. Sesko, who has been on the radar of several top clubs including Chelsea, AC Milan, and Arsenal, has chosen Old Trafford as his next destination. His decision signals not just ambition, but belief in Manchester United's project, a project now under the stewardship of manager Ruben Amorim and overseen strategically by sporting director Zinedine Zidane. Unlike some previous Manchester United signings of the past decade, this transfer feels different. It is not a quick fix or a marquee name for marketing purposes. Instead, Sesko represents the kind of long-term footballing investment that aligns with the club's renewed identity: youthful, powerful, driven, and full of potential. At just 21, Sesko's numbers are already impressive. He scored 18 goals last season for Leipzig and showed flashes of brilliance in both the Bundesliga and European competitions. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches, he combines physical presence with technical finesse, capable of bullying defenders, linking play with midfielders, and finishing with deadly precision. It's easy to see why comparisons have been drawn to Erling Højlund, and while such parallels may create pressure, United believe they're getting a player who can evolve into a world-class number 9. His arrival will also reshape Manchester United's attacking setup. With Anthony Martial gone, Jadon Sancho likely to depart permanently, and questions lingering over Antony, the Red Devils needed to add firepower. Sesko is expected to compete, or possibly partner, Rasmus Højlund, another young striker United signed last year. The two could form one of the most dynamic strike pairings in Europe. Højlund is known for his direct runs and physical bursts, while Sesko offers more control in possession and aerial dominance. Amorim now has options, whether to play a front two or rotate the two strikers based on form and tactics. But the impact goes beyond the pitch. Sesko's arrival signals a new era at United, one that breaks from the chaotic recruitment patterns of past windows. Gone are the days of panic buys and short-term signings. Now, the focus is clearly on building a youthful, modern squad capable of sustaining success over years, not months. Credit must go to Zinedine Zidane and the revamped football structure behind the scenes. His influence, alongside Amorim's tactical clarity, has begun to manifest in the club's recruitment. Deals like Sesko, Manuel Ugarte, and Matthijs de Ligt are indicators that the Red Devils are beginning to align their footballing philosophy with smart, forward-looking acquisitions. And the fans have noticed. The mood around the club has shifted. What once felt like a club losing its way now feels like a project with purpose. Sesko's impending arrival has sparked genuine excitement among supporters who have craved clarity, ambition, and football that excites. Social media lit up the moment reports of Sesko's medical surfaced. One fan posted, "We're finally building for the future, not chasing the past." Sesko is just the beginning. Others praised the club for moving swiftly, beating rivals to a player who could very well be United's main striker for the next decade. Of course, Sesko's signature doesn't fix all of United's problems. Reinforcements are still needed, particularly in midfield depth and possibly a new right-back. However, this move significantly raises the club's ceiling for the upcoming season. And importantly, it brings competition to a squad that desperately lacked it at key moments last season. The medical is expected to be completed within the next 24 to 48 hours, followed by an official unveiling, likely accompanied by a flashy Old Trafford presentation. He will likely wear a symbolic number, possibly the iconic number 9 shirt, and could make his pre-season debut as early as next week. With the Premier League kickoff drawing closer, Amorim will want Sesko integrated quickly, learning the system, forming chemistry with Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Garnacho, and Mainoo, and adapting to the rhythm of English football. This signing isn't just about goals. It's about belief that Manchester United can once again attract and develop top talent, belief that this club can return to the pinnacle of European football, and belief that the Red Devils have finally rediscovered what made them a global powerhouse in the first place: vision, hunger, and fearless ambition. Sesko may be arriving quietly, but he could very well be the striker that makes United roar again.